Hello. In the last video, we seen how to set up a sneaker marketplace, about also the sneaker industry, and like like setting up your marketplace, adding some dummy listings, all those things we have seen. I mean, this is the end output of that. And also the next video, we also shared like how to deploy your web app to the Vercel as well. Vercel is a hosting plan. So in this current video, what we're going to see is that we're going to see about the preload luxury marketplace. Similar like the sneaker industry, the preload luxury marketplace also it's a vast industry. Luxury, especially for the men category, the watches, preload luxury watches, is like very important. I mean, if you go to like YouTube and then like search about things like selling luxury watches and all those things, you will always find it. I can just like selling luxury watches. If you go from the video, so you will see like there is so many like videos you'll be like finding. I mean, like a sales guy like teaching this. It's a big industry. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to share. So I'm gonna share some players who are in the marketplace segment, and just focusing on the preload luxury watches, and what is the current USP of these players, how they are showing why they are different from other like general marketplaces. And this time we will not go detail about like how to set up these marketplaces, etc. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to cut down and prepare a luxury watches marketplace and then show you quickly how I have done that. And then the main thing which I want to show is that the USP, based on the USP, how to set up a delivery system, or say a launch or like a shop based system, because the luxury watches are costly items. How these businesses take care of this delivery, shipping, trust, and all those things. Yeah. And then finally, a quick view of how the user flow in the marketplace. Yeah. Let's go ahead and see. So according to the McKinsey report, we can see here it's like the market is expected to reach 29 to 32 billion by 2025. Yeah, by on 2019, it's like 18 billion. The important insight from here is this market, which will be more than half the size of the first hand market. So the first hand market could be like maybe 15 billion, but 15 billion or something, you can do the calculation, but it's going to have more, the size of the pre-owned, it should be more than the first market. So the report suggests that the brand must work hard to capitalize on this shift, and especially the digital platform will need to sharpen their business model in increasingly competitive environment. So there is one more company which we're going to see as well, where these are all like marketplaces. For example, Watchfinder, Chrono 24, Chronext, all these are like marketplaces focused on luxury watches. Yeah, and Chrono 24 especially is a unique one. They have around like 150,000 watches or something. Yeah, you can check those stats. And also there are other generalized marketplace. I mean, still it's already a vertical of luxury second hand thing, something like a Depop or OfferUp for luxury, which is like Versatile, Collective, Real and Rebel. But this thing, it's even further verticalized, like it just goes on the single category. Yeah. And and also the another third model is that Richard Mille is part. Richard Mille and us, there are like few other luxury watches brands are partnering with marketplaces like these, are investing their money in these businesses, so they can also have sort of like ecosystem. They sell their first hand product and then they invest in another marketplace. So these products are sold out, or like we can say like keep trading out, and there are like commissions which this marketplace take. They can also make profit in this business as well. So there is like a three type of marketplaces we have seen. I mean, three type of like a profit making model we have seen here. And before it used to be like mostly like above like 30-40 age people are the one who used to buy the luxury watches because they have the money. But now the upper income teens also are mostly like 30% are going into this pre-owned marketplace. One reason, it's also because of showing this cool at I mean like cool status and all those things. The second, there are similar like how we seen the sneaker as an investment way or way to make money. The watches also being used as an investment thing. I mean, I read a story like where somebody was like convincing his wife, and it's in the CNBC article, which I will put in the description. He was like telling the wife, instead of like putting the money in the stocks, we can just buy this like, I mean like um, some limited edition successful watches, and then can sell it at a larger price. Yeah, not all watches, but like few watches. If you're lucky, you will make money. If you're not, uh, cannot. Yeah, so this is for the individuals. So let's go ahead and see the marketplace. Screenshots are here from each of them. Before we go into the each websites, I just want to highlight the things. So for example, first in this picture, it's a from Watchmaster's website. We see here the information, what they keep repeating are 100% security, authenticity. Yeah, and you can see like certified quality by professional watchmakers, and also they provide some insurance options as well, and then certified luxury watches. So similar like the authentic people, there is also I mean not like people like watches. There are also like some gray shady market which sells looks 99% same watches. I mean, if you go to Hong Kong, you'll be able to you'll be able to find this copy clone of all these watches. So the authenticity is like very important in the second hand I mean the pre-loved luxury watches. So what this guys does to solve this thing is that, I mean, you can see from here a watchbox also they're telling it's a quality inspection, yeah, and then authenticity guarantee, and then this is from Chrono 24. They're telling that you can come to Chrono 24 launch. Launches are still open for you, free 14-day delivery, and then again the Chrono next. We are a contractual partners. You will never redirect your external supplies. So this point is important. In a marketplace, it's usually like buyer and seller directly like interact each other. Yeah, I mean that's a sort of like a platform economy where you allow both parties in the same leveling field to do that. But as a buyer, I mean let's say you're a buyer. As a buyer, you may not know whether this item is an authentic or not. So the purpose is not about the discovery of buyer and seller selling watches or buying watches. It's about these marketplaces plays a role of authenticity, like checking the watches. I mean, as they put here, do the inspection of the watches. Only the specialist can do. When I was used to work with another luxury marketplace company, there are like inspection specialists. When they take the watches and then they have some instruments, they will be able to like exactly find that whether it's a legit or illegit item. Yeah, so those things are important in a luxury market. And yeah, and this is from Watchfinder. They also tell that how it works. This is from the seller side. You complete the form, we will come to your house and then collect the watch, because the watches are like minimum of like $5,600. I mean 5,000 or like $600,000. So they don't mind this marketplace is going to the seller places and collect these watches. And then what they do, the main work is the watch inspection. When we receive your watch, it will be inspected at our current manufacturer approved service center. Yeah, this is the functionality, the repeated functionality. We're gonna see how the Tradely solution, as not just as a simple marketplace to allow people to buy and sell, but like how we can allow this additional offline element inside it for you to run the business properly by doing inspection, making sure that the delivery and all these things from technology perspective. Yeah, so I think I sort of like covered. Let's go and see the marketplace. So I made the marketplace. I'm going to show you the preview of what I have done. But before I go into that, I want to explain something important. What we are providing is a headless platform. So our core product is that we allow developers to build application on top of our APIs. I mean, they can build their front end mobile app like these or a web app like these. Okay. So the thing is like, I mean, if you look at like these websites, for example, Watchfinder or like Chrono Next, I mean, it all looks beautiful, and also, I mean, how do I say? It's highly customized, and then it says about their brand, their style, what they wanted to portray about them. Yeah. So this will vary by platforms. Yeah, I mean, vary by brands, and how you want to showcase all your things. There cannot be one fit for everything, and also it's going to be very, very hard. I wouldn't say hard technically, but it's like to satisfy, or like to really, because design is what it says about your brand. Yeah, one of the main things. So if we going to give you like a templates, or like um, or something which is like pre-built, I mean, especially on the UI part, it's not going to be easy for you to accept or something. So what you wanted is that you always want your own style and all those things. So that's the reason. I mean, of course, we do provide these open source repositories of the mobile apps, and also the web app as well, which you can fork from our GitHub page, and then you can um, customize the front end according to you. But what I wanted to show from this is this apps is that, like, how using the API, how a prototype of how your marketplace is going to look. Yeah. So let's go ahead and see. So I hope I clarified you. So if you want, you can fork the repository, and then you can build your I mean, like, you can build your own front end, or you can build something from the scratch as well, still consuming the API. I mean, if I want to replace, this is like this. So this is what we sell. Yeah. And you can, or you can even use, for example, you can use like Webflow, or there are like other even the builder IO. They all providing um, a front end option for you to like build web apps, not mobile app, but web apps. Okay, let's go ahead and see what I have done. So what I have done here is that, so I have configured listing categories. So I mean, if I see the major sites, they all classify the categories by the watch brands. So I have done it here. And also this time I didn't add any custom fields. I mean, if you want to add some custom fields, for example, you want to know what is the watch, the edition year, or something, you can collect this value from the users. But I didn't I didn't add these attributes before. But if you want to add this custom fields, you can do so. Yeah. Okay. And then I created some dummy listing as well. So I created a store called Mr. Low watches, and then I have added the product. So if, let's say, if we go to any of these products, you can see from here. So there is a title, the price. I didn't add any description, but I think I added some description. For example, the submarine and all. Added some description. You can add like few images to show you how your listing is going to be. It's all fundamental. Yeah, I mean, there is no magic here. So what I wanted to show, the important thing is that, okay, let me just I need to make a purchase, then only I can show you the user experience. So let's say I'm gonna sign up. I think I already signed up, so I'm gonna use my email. I also like change the color just to suit the luxury brand. Oh yeah, this is the color currently I'm using. Yeah. So what I wanted to show here is that the important thing which I mentioned before, it's like purchasing the, I mean, after you make a purchase, instead of asking the item to be couriered, or you want to go to some launches and then visit and check the item before. For example, what I have did is that I have taken a one luxury brand. They have their shops in Hong Kong, Singapore, US. I mean, again US, and then this is in Canada. So you can go to the launches and then check this product. Make sure you're happy and everything before you buy that. So when you make, like, for example, let's say Singapore Marina Bay Sands, when you check out, I just activate only cash and you can rename this thing. For example, Let me just change these to look nice. um, Payment, payment and launch. Let's say just payment at store. Let's just increase this one second. Okay, so let me just go back. Yes, 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 yes. So yeah, I think I need to close the app, then only this might get loaded. Uh, So what I want to the important thing as we seen in the previous section, I mean in the first part of the video, it's about making sure the trust and all those things. Yeah. So when seller posts something, you're gonna collect it. You're gonna collect it, and then you're gonna deliver this product. I mean, of course, if you want, you can go and deliver to the customer place itself. But if you want them to come to the stores, yeah, then you can create your store location, and then you can ask them to come to that store. So let's go to the shipping. So again, Singapore. Okay, I don't know why this isn't getting loaded. Cash and delivery, it should change, but anyway, it's fine. We can fix that later. So after you made the order, so you have your orders, so what you can do is that, so once you go inside the order, you'll be able to find pickup address is Singapore 10 Bay Fran Avenue. It should be a Marina Bay Sands. It's missing. And you can go there, and yeah, actually the reason why you don't see the exact address, the address line number 1, if I'm not mistaken, is because after the item is confirmed, only the user will, from the store side, only the buyer will be able to see the exact address. So let's check, just double check. Landmark is Marina Bay Sands, yeah. So this should show there after maybe the order get confirmed. But anyway, yeah. So this is how the flow of the buyer will be. Okay, and also I want to show you this example. Where is it? For example, here if you see watchfinders, they show all the locations. Yeah, Become Lakeside, Blue Water, and all those things, and they also show a map. So if you see from the API, you can see here on top of the name, phone number, landmark, you can also collect the coordinates. Okay, and these the type of address we are collecting, it's called storage hub. So you can still reuse this API, and then you can create a view like this. Yeah, for example, when I'm like making a purchase here, let's go there again. I'm making a purchase here. Currently, it shows like location in list here. But let's say if you want to like show this like a map, you can still show, because if you collect the coordinates, I mean, you can still collect the coordinates. If you collect the coordinates when you're adding your launches and all those things, you can show it as a map as well, so they can choose. And also, it's the same addresses. You can use it when people are like submitting the item as well. So for example, let me just go to the seller account. If I go to the seller account, so here I'm submitting the item. Yeah, you can still bring this. How do I say? You can still bring the or create a custom field, or you can re-bring this address where you can allow them to select the storage hubs, or I say the collection points or launches. Yeah. Then after the people added the item, I mean, you don't need to like you don't need to like show the item directly here. You can still approve this item. I mean, or else you can just use it as like a sort of like a KYC process. It's not showing the listing here, so it should show here where you can approve the items. For example, it's how it's going to look is that similar like this view account, the accounts. You can also like see the item details, and then if you want to like you can also like collect their phone numbers, and then just check with them, make sure this is the legit item and all those things. After it approves, it may go to your marketplace, or even you don't want to showcase this item come from this seller, for example low luxury watches, then you can still like copy these details and then create your own listing and show it in front of your users, like how they have. I mean, this company Chrononext doesn't show who is selling, but I think Chrono 24, if I look correctly, they show, for example, they show its item is sold by who. For example, here you can see professional dealer, and for another category, this professional dealer, it has a different name. I think it was on yeah, here you can see sold by Chrono 24. It's up to you if you wanted to show who is if you want to show who is the professional dealer who's selling the item, you can still show. If you don't want to sell, you don't need to sell as well. Yeah. So again, I want to repeat the one important sentence. Whatever the UI you look here, you can develop the same exact thing. Okay, but it's but the API functionality, I mean, for example, like adding these multi images, we have it. These are all like custom fields, we have it. I mean, buy is a normal thing, and then suggest price. We have this feature called make offer, where you can allow it should be under uh, I need to relog in. But anyway, going back here, you can allow them to like make offer, negotiate the pricings and all those things. And if you want to have some static information to call to your agent, you can do. And here they have this seller. So this is an inbuilt chat. We also have an inbuilt chat. You can allow them to like chat between these people. And these are all like additional custom fields. They're collecting the information about it. Yeah. So I hope this covers how you can launch not a big but a mini or like next level of like second-hand luxury watches marketplace. And the APIs are here. You can go here. We are planning to like rearrange the section to make it more easy to understand based on the user journey. And also as I shown here about like what is the best way to build this architecture. There is another video which detailedly discuss about like the different approaches you can take to build your application, and it tells that the importance of API for solution, and how you can approach using our pre-built apps or building from scratch and all those things. Yeah, thank you, all the best.